This is all fun and games until I have to put these all away. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are going to be doing a pen and marker collection, and this is a great excuse for me to see what I have and swatch these for all of you so I can see if any of these are dried out, and you get to see all of the colors and how they write. So first up, we have the pen of my childhood. I love gel pens, and these Jelly Roll Moonlight pens just bring back all of the elementary and middle school memories. And these are some that I rarely use in my planner, but I really need to because after swatching these out, these are just so nice to write with. They're very smooth, the color comes out very well, and they're just nice pens, and they don't bleed through the page either. I'm pretty sure growing up that I had every single color of these gel pens. Next up, we have the Scribble Stuff glitter pens, and these are fun because they are very much like the Jelly Roll pens, except they have some nice glitter to them. It doesn't really show up on camera or in photos, but when you're writing in real life, it's just a fun pop of glitter with these really cool colored pens, and they write almost exactly the same as the Jelly Roll. Next up, the Pilot G2 in 0.7, and these are the pastel pack. And these colors are very pretty, and they actually show up quite well for being just a regular pen. And I would compare these also to the two above, and they write very similar. The color is very crisp and bright. So these Sharpie pens are new to my collection. I have not used these a whole lot, but they write so nice, and they're almost like a marker pen, kind of similar to the Papermate Flare, but they have more of a fine tip to them. I love a good PIGMA Micron pen, and I have quite a few of these. And these are just so nice to write with. They have that felt tip, and they don't really scrape on the paper when you're writing. They're just very smooth. And I love that these come in a variety of different sizes. So I have the 005, 01, 02, 05, and 08. And depending on how thick of a line I like, these are perfect, and I always have one for whatever I need. I would compare these art liner pens to the Micron pens. They're very similar and they write almost the same. The only difference I would say is that the pen is a little bit thicker, so you have more of a pen to hold on to than the Micron ones because those are thinner. So I got these because they were super thin, an 03 and an 05, and these are very similar to the other two on this page, so the Micron and the art liner. The only thing is the felt tip feels very flimsy, so I wouldn't press very hard. This is a new pen. I've had this for a long time and I have just never tried it, but let me tell you, swatching this, I am going to be using this and trying this out in my planner. I love that you can get a thick line, a thin line, and I'm really excited to try lettering with this pen. My go-to pens right now are these Muji .38 gel ink ballpoint pens. They come in a variety of colors and they just write so smooth, and I love how the color shows up on the paper. and they don't bleed through anything. So to me, they're like one of my favorite, almost the best kind of pen I've ever used. So now we're going to take a look at some of just the random pens that I have, and these are just either I have just a handful or I just have bought one just to try it out. So first up is this Uniball Vision Micro Pen. Next up we have my other go-to pen, which is the Pilot G2 .38 Ultra Fine. A tried and true of mine, the Papermate Flare. I actually really like this Papermate Inkjoy, and I need to start using this a little bit more. So I have the Tool in .7 for both black and blue, and this is a little bit thicker of a pen than what I usually write with, but I'm thinking that I need to start using these. And then my new favorite, I didn't even know Sharpie S-Gel had a .38, but they do. It's a click pen. I love clicking pens, and this one is going to be one that I regularly reach for, I think. So I found these in my stash, and these used to be my mom's and she gave them to me, and I haven't used them a whole lot, but these are the Kelly Creates Aqua brush pens, and the tip is extremely flimsy, so you have to be careful when you're writing. But the color of these markers and the fact that you don't have to press hard at all to get the color is amazing. These are super great pens, and I want to try to use these a little bit more so I can kind of master that tip and write some really cool brush lettering. A favorite of, I'm pretty sure, a lot of people, the Zebra Mild Liner highlighters. These are just the perfect way, I think, to add some color to whether you're writing notes, your planner, anything that you need. And there's such a variety of colors, and I love that there's two tips. So you get the thicker regular highlighter end and then a smaller tip so you could write or do just a thin line. And the fact that there are so many colors makes this a great option for using in your planner or just making lists, doodling, whatever it is that you like to do. So next up we have the Tombow Twin Tone, and this color pack has some really pretty colors in it, and these are awesome because there are two tips, a thicker side and then a thinner, more pen-like end. And these are super great, and I'm going to be using these more in my planner, especially now that it's springtime, and these colors are perfect to add a pop of just bright, fun colors to my layouts. So now we just have my Sharpie markers, and over the years I have inherited from my mom and through just picking up a pack here and there a wide variety of Sharpie colors, and these are really fun when you just need a pop of color. And I have almost, I think, every single color, so I'm pretty well set on my Sharpie markers. And just like the regular black Sharpies, these write very similar. They're exactly the same. And the colors come out very vibrant and true to the pen cap. And these are just a lot of fun to add a pop of color. Next up, we have my Tombow dual brush pens, and my mom owned so many of these. In fact, almost all of these that I have in my collection. So these are like years old, and I think I've purchased maybe like 4 or 5 of them on my own. And the fact that these are still going strong so many years later, after through my mom's stamping and crafting days, now into my planning and crafting days, I love using these, and the tips on these are super great for if you are doing lettering or just need a very thin line, then you can use the other end. The color variety that Tombow has is amazing, and these are just great quality pens, and I highly recommend for anybody that's looking to either get into lettering or just to have some fun colored markers to add some fun to your crafts, planner, scrapbook, whatever it is that you do. So that is my entire pen and marker collection that I have. This was such a great reminder to see what I have and what I haven't used in a long time. So you'll probably be seeing quite a few of these in some upcoming planner videos, because I did forget about several of these pens and markers. And it's just going to be a fun way to use my stash through this year. So be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite pen or marker is to use. And I will talk to you all in my next one. Bye, guys.